This trip we're heading about 350 kilometres into the eastern wheatbelt. Weather forecast looks good but cold, so we're loaded up with firewood. After an early start, we're taking a break at our old hometown of Northam for some much needed coffee and breakfast. And we're back on the road for a big drive east. We're always so impressed with the silo art, and we've made it a bit of a thing to see as much as we can when we're on the road. We hadn't seen this one in Merredin before, so it was a great opportunity for a stretch of the legs and some photos. We love using Google Maps in satellite mode because you can see landmarks and tracks that you wouldn't normally see when you're driving. This place was an absolute hidden gem and definitely worth a look. So here we are at this place called Lake Chandler, which is somewhere near Merredin, and we've stumbled across this really cool ruins, I guess, of something. We're not sure what. And we've just put the drone up and we've got some amazing footage of this lake, and it actually has some water in it. Can't wait to have a look and see how that comes out. Again, not really sure what this place really is, but it's a bit bizarre. So after a bit of research, it turns out that the ruins used to be a thriving little town set up for mining potash after World War II. Then in 1949 it commenced production of gypsum until 1953 when the town was closed down. We've just arrived at Balaji Rock, I think that's how you say it, somewhere in between Muckenbuden and Meriden and up that way. We've found somewhere to park, there's loads of camping spots around, and we're just about to go and explore the rock. So we've just started walking up Balaji Rock and the views are pretty spectacular. This is what we've seen so far. And we'll keep on climbing. There's kind of a lot to take in up here, and it feels a little bit like how we imagine the moon would be. Sculpted over time by the elements, it's got some pretty cool little rock pools. A great place to explore with brilliant views over the lake and woodlands below.
It's like this whole world keeps on messing it up. Yeah, I thought that I could do better if I just believed. back to when you were in the sweater that you got from me. It's so complete.
After a big day of driving and exploring, we're watching the sunset, then we're going to get the campfire roaring, have some dinner and rug up for a pretty cold night. See you tomorrow. Okay, we're going to tackle this one for the second day in a row. It looks steeper today, so I don't think it is, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to go off to the left-hand side because we haven't conquered that one yet, and we're going to go, hopefully, down there. There are camping spots all around the rock, some more protected from the elements than others, and there's quite a few people out here, which is great to see. Where are we going?
Don't know. If there was a pub here, we'd be going there.
No pubs, just walking. Okay, so what do you think about this place?
Yeah, it's good, eh?
So last year we were up here at the same time at a different rock. There's a place not too far from here called LiQWYD Rock, and also another one called Bergs Rock. Very similar, but just a little bit different. This one, we're not really sure where we're going actually. We're just walking around the perimeter, and there's a few campsites. I'll just spin around so you can see. There's a few people parked randomly in different places. We're on the other side of the rock, but there's a good walk track around the outside. We've just come up the top and down one side of it. We're kind of hoping we can get a little bit closer to the base of the rock over this way, hoping there's going to be some interesting things to see. We managed to get close to the base of one side of the rock. Really love to get closer to that wave up the top, but looks a bit dangerous.
No, we can get up there easy.
You can. And there's all these bits that just keep breaking off, so I don't know how safe it would actually be, although someone has built a little tower just there, but I'll just view it from the ground. It's pretty nice though, colours are just amazing. Well worth a look. Just so that he could prove me wrong. How does this even happen? Absolutely no soil, and probably hasn't been for thousands of years, yet this tree just grows. Unbelievable. So this is our last night at WHEATBELT Rock, and we've loved exploring this place. Again, I think we're in for a chilly night. Last night got down to about 4 degrees, so we'd expect the same again. We're making pizzas in the Weber BBQ tonight, so really looking forward to that. Good morning. After brekkie this morning, we're packing down and heading home, but we're going to detour slightly and have a look at another place on the way back. Stay tuned to see where we're heading. We've headed about 70 kilometres northwest to check out Eaglestone Rock, which we found on Google Maps and thought it might be worth a look. It's on the other side of the massive Lake Campion Nature Reserve and is a salt lake like most other lakes around the Wheatbelt area. Let's have a look. So before, when we came past, there were some folks on the top and they had some rope and they were abseiling down the side of it.
I assume still up there now.
Yep. Lake Campion from another angle. This place is enormous. And the back end of the rock. We were going to put the drone up, but it's just a bit windy. Really, really nice place to visit and pretty cool campgrounds as well. Highly recommend. We would have loved to have spent longer here to explore the caves and the rocks around the edge of the lake. Maybe next time. We've had a brilliant few days exploring the Wheatbelt here in WA. If you haven't been out this way, there's so much to see. Thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed our latest video. If you've got any questions, please drop us a comment below. As always, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to follow along on our TROOPY adventures. Cheers!